Hello, welcome back. So, today we're going to be talking about eyebrows. I know in the last tutorial that I didn't really go in depth. So this is kind of like a funny do's and don'ts of what to do with your eyebrows, because it's one of my pet peeves when I see people with just disturbing looks on the face. We all know eyebrows shape your face. It's what gives you kind of characters, how people know that you're angry or happy or sad or whatever the case. So today I'm going to be talking about how I personally like to do my eyebrows and how not to do your eyebrows. However, if you do like that way, then girl, you do you. But I just suggest not to do that because that is too crazy for me. Anyways, so just stay on here and let me know what you think.
Alrighty guys, so before we get started, I just want to go ahead and say this is all based on my personal opinion of how I think eyebrows should be worn. However, I am not a professional makeup artist. I'm just giving my personal tricks and tips. So the first thing that you want to avoid is lining up your eyebrows all the way at the front of your brow. The reason for this is because it will start making your eyebrow look very boxy as opposed to a smooth natural line. Also, mistake number 2 is do not fill in the front of your eyebrow. The reason we don't do this is because the front of your eyebrow is actually supposed to be the lightest part of your eyebrow, and by doing this you're causing a box effect. Alright, so right here you can tell the difference between my natural eyebrow and the eyebrow with product. It looks twice as big and a lot darker than my actual eyebrow. I just prefer a more natural look. So now that I have Harry Potter eyebrows, let's move on to our third mistake, which is people making their eyebrows look like a unibrow. I do not understand this. Why? What is the point of it? Somebody please explain to me, leave me a comment, let me know why, because I do not get it, girl. Now moving on to our fourth mistake, is the lovely concealer. Using concealer that does not match your skin tone. Now, for when you are lining up your eyebrows, there is nothing wrong with using a little bit of concealer just to go ahead and help you shape the eyebrow more and also give it a more cleaned up look. However, when using concealer, you have to use a concealer that matches your skin tone, especially if you're not putting foundation over it afterwards, because then you end up looking like your eyebrows have a superhero mask on it.
¡Órale! Mírala, looking all fine and shit.
Oh, thank you. My eyebrows on flake, aren't they?
Simón, güey.
Ew! Ew!
Alrighty guys, now that that's over, let's go ahead and do our eyebrows correctly. First, I like to go in with a spoolie and brush my eyebrows upward. This avoids me having any sort of flyaways or eyebrows going in the wrong direction. I like to use the Dip Brow Pomade in Chocolate by Anastasia Beverly Hills. When starting to apply product, I like to start in the center of the eyebrow and work my way down to the end of my eyebrow. Also, at the bottom, I start all the way at the front and drag the line all the way towards the end. I do not like to apply any product on the top half of my eyebrow to avoid looking boxy. And we're going to go in and do the same thing to the other side. And also guys, something to keep in mind is I am actually not applying any product in the inside of my brow. I'm only lining them up first. Now that we have all our lines where they belong, we're gonna comb in the product into our eyebrow as opposed to applying it on top of it. So we're gonna start at the bottom at the front of the brow and brush our way backwards. Now guys, as I'm brushing this, I'm not actually brushing anything upwards into the front of my eyebrow. I'm pushing everything backwards because I want the front of my eyebrows to remain as productless as possible. After I'm done combing the product into my eyebrow, I like to go back in with MAC Matchmaster's concealer in 1.5. You guys can go ahead and skip this step. I personally like to do it because it allows me to clean up any mistakes that I have done and also makes my eyebrow look a little more natural. After working all the concealer in, go ahead and go back in with the spoolie and brush your eyebrows out a bit. This is actually a major key. Grabbing a Q-tip and rubbing it in the front of your eyebrows really help with the natural look and also of course blending in all that product. Alrighty guys, and that concludes our eyebrow tutorial. If y'all have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment below. I hope you guys have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.